hey friends, and welcome. We're out on a bit of an excursion today. Just pulled into Ikea, and it's been quite a while since I've been here, but there are a few things that I'm in need of, and so figured we could spend some time together shopping, exploring the store. I always love just discovering what's new and what's available. So we're going to have a look around, but specifically I want to focus on some organization solutions for my pantry, garage, laundry room, and then also the nursery, which we're going to be starting work on really soon here. Those are all areas that could use some love and attention, so we'll keep an eye out for those specifically, but then I also want to look out for some decor pieces as well for a couple of upcoming makeovers that I have planned. So that's what I'm looking out for, but let's go in now and see what we find. This is a gorgeous cutting board. I love the organic shape of it. Just $15 too. Ooh, okay. Love how moody this living room is. That dark green combined with the beautiful walnut color, the black, and that chair too. Oh my goodness, beautiful. If we hadn't been wanting 2 accent chairs instead of 1, I feel like this would have been such a good option. And how great is this hidden storage? Ooh, okay, so this is a different color. We'd be getting the matching beige, but I have been considering getting this ottoman to go with our couch. Really like the fact that it has storage in it, which is super handy. And my thought is, with a baby on the way, would maybe be nice not to have any sharp corners from a coffee table. It's nice that they actually have the swatches available. I think this one right here is the one we have. I feel like if this was just a bit narrower, it could also be a really good option. Something about this color combination that is just so striking. Love this pleated lampshade too. Only $40. Ooh. It's beautiful. Love the idea of little hanging rails like this, especially if you don't have a ton of cabinet space in your kitchen. So handy. I'm always a fan of the way Ikea uses different baskets and folders to add extra storage. Now this is a stunning outdoor space giving me all kinds of inspiration for spring. I love this storage cabinet in particular, how you have half hidden, half open storage, especially with the greenhouses on that. So beautiful and just such great vibes. Also, love this carafe. I feel like they have it styled for an outdoor space, but I also love the idea of putting something like this by your bedside table so you can have just some easy access to water at night. I always love how blanket baskets just immediately add such a cozy and textural element to a space. Especially loving, oh, that's so soft. This pillow cover might need to keep an eye out for when I get downstairs. Well, seeing this has me all nostalgic. We used to own this couch, and in my opinion, it is one of the best small space couches. Not only does it have the hidden storage in the little sectional bit, but also this actually pulls out to become a bed, which is amazing for whenever you have guests over, especially if you live in an apartment or something like that. This is what it looks like set up, and we used to love and use that feature all the time. Not as much now that we're in a bigger house, but so useful. Ooh, okay, when we finally redo our laundry room, I am definitely going to need to come back here. I love the countertop setup that they have here. Don't think that we have room for a complete sink, but I love the way that they've just encased the washer and dryer. You have a really usable worktop up there. Could totally see us using that. And then this pegboard too. I love how they have that. It would be so useful just to hang the different laundry and cleaning bits that we store in here. Also, the cabinet. Oh yeah, this is just such a functional space. And these containers too, I feel like would be so nice for storing laundry bits. Ooh, I am such a fan of this little coffee station setup. Love how they used a serving tray to hold different mugs and other coffee bits. Let's see here. This is $22.99. I feel like that's such a beautiful and simple setup. So many great organization bits over here, and I love these mesh bags. I feel like natural color is beautiful, but I'm also loving this like seafoam blue-green color. This green down here, stunning. Lots of good pieces for garage organization over here. Some beautiful drawers, cabinets, open shelving. Definitely going to come back when we're ready to redo that space. We are all done upstairs. Let's head to the marketplace. Love Ikea. Their carts aren't always the best. Ooh, love this basket. I feel like the size of this would be so great for so many kitchen bits, bathroom essentials. I love the fact that you can see through it too, so it's really easy just to tell what's inside. I feel like this would be a great piece for bathroom storage. $20. So many little compartments in here. Well, this is my lucky day. I've been wanting a really nice waffle texture robe like the ones from Parachute for quite some time now, but this one is just a fraction of the price at $27. So definitely coming home with this guy. Ooh, okay, I'm kind of in love with this indoor wreath. I feel like this could actually work so perfectly in baby boy's nursery. Oh, at $20 too. Gotta come home with this. Do I need any more plants? Definitely not. But I always love walking by this section. Got some beautiful fiddly figs here, and these monstera-like philodendrons are one of my absolute favorite plants. So back home now. Actually, it's a couple of days later. The other day when I got back from Ikea, I just got distracted with some other things that I had to get done. It was the weekend, and we're here now, and I wanted to share with you guys what I picked up while I was at Ikea, and then also spend some time organizing my home with the pieces we found, as well as styling up some of the more decorative bits. Let's get right into this. The first thing that I picked up at Ikea was this Kung's Fours little woven bag. I thought that this would be a really cool kind of decorative but also functional piece. I often struggle knowing where is best to store different different fruits and other bits that I'm just waiting to ripen, whether that's avocados, bananas, whatever. I thought that this would be a really cool way to be able to just store some of those items. But also too, I love the color, and I feel like that style of having like fruit in a bag or a basket, something like that, I just love the look of too. Then sticking with the pantry, I got, well, actually, I bought 2 of these little jars with the bamboo lids, but I had a little pregnancy clumsiness moment as I was getting out of the car and ended up dropping the second of these containers. Now I have 2 lids and only 1 container. So that is probably something that we will be remedying in the near future. The next time I'm near Ikea, I'll probably just go in and pick another one of these up. I really love them. They're just so easy to open, close, but it still gives you pretty airtight seal, which is awesome. So I think what I want to do is to use one of these to store our white rice and then another to store our oats. Currently, I have them in mason jars, which are just kind of a pain to open and close. I thought that this would be just a really nice, simple solution. It's just a little bit easier, more user-friendly, all of that. And yeah, aesthetically too, really like them. Wish we had 2, would be really nice, but it's fine. It was my bad after all. And just a couple kitchen bits, which I didn't go in for, but just kind of been looking for in the background for quite some time now. The first was this pair of tongs. I've been wanting to get a pair of tongs for grabbing bagels, toast, whatever, out of our toaster oven, and then also too for serving. It's just nice to have sometimes. And these were only $1.49, which is such a great deal. And then something that honestly we have been needing for well over a year now, and I don't know why I kept putting off this purchase, but finally made it, which is good, is this little silicone baster brush. Then the last little kitchen item I picked up was this hold het. It's like a little rice spatula. I don't actually know the proper name of it, but these are super handy for picking up rice. Actually, if you know the right word for it, let me know. I feel like this probably has a proper technical name. Then I picked up just a couple more organization items. I got this wire basket for our pantry. This is the Retort basket, but what I love about it is that you can see through it to the contents of the basket, which I find, especially for the pantry, is just so key. I feel like if I can't see a food item in my pantry, I'll just forget that it's there, and I'll end up buying duplicates or triplicates of something that I already own. And the last organization bit that I picked up before we get into some of the more decorative bits was this pen fisk basket. I've been looking for something that I could use to store some postpartum bits for the bathroom. I thought that this could be the perfect solution. I feel like the size of this will go really perfectly over like the back of the toilet, and I think size-wise it should be big enough, hopefully, to hold some essentials without being like too overkill. So really excited about that, and I really like kind of the woven detail on this. Again, the fact that you can see through it really easily. I think that it'll just be a functional piece. Then let's talk decorative bits, because personally I feel like this is where I really scored. Probably the purchase that I'm most excited about is this beautiful waffle bathrobe. I'm not even gonna try pronouncing the name of it. You can see it here, but just look at this beautiful color and texture. I've been told by multiple friends that a good robe is a true postpartum essential, and that is just really helpful for those early days, nursing and all of that. And it had my eye on some of the ones from Parachute, which are over $100, so they are not cheap. And I was actually considering just making the purchase, splurging a little bit, but I feel like this just checks all of the boxes of what I wanted in that more expensive robe, but just at so much more of an affordable price. It is super soft. I love the color. The texture of it is amazing. I'll probably be living in it in those first few weeks after the baby comes. Speaking of baby, look at how cute this hooded towel I found is. I actually needed a second towel for the baby. We got one for our shower, but then thought that it would be nice to have 2 just so that there could always be one clean one and one in the wash. And when I found this, I just absolutely fell in love. I love the color of it, the little face, and it's a pretty good size too. So I think that he should probably fit it at least until he's a toddler. It just makes me happy. Let me get this one out of the packaging so you can properly see it. There we go. This is just a very soft velvet throw pillowcase. I have to say, in the past, when I've been to Ikea, I've always kind of just glossed over their whole, they have a massive section with different pillow slip covers. I've always just kind of walked by it because I never felt super inspired by some of the designs that they had. But not today, because not only did I get this beautiful brown pillowcase, which I think is going to look amazing in our living room, but I also came across two more in different colors that I also love. Got this one in like a green muslin material, and then this one is the same material, just in a nice light brown kind of taupe color. I mean, how good do these look together? I was thrilled when I came across these because we have a number of throw pillows throughout our house right now. They're just starting to look a little bit worn. The pillowcases are just kind of dirty, kind of grungy, because we've owned them for years now and really wanted to kind of give them a bit of a refresh without having to go out and buy a ton of new pillows entirely. So I feel like these are going to be the perfect way just to kind of spruce up, to give some new life to our existing throw pillows, again, without having to go out and buy complete new ones. I think there are two right now specifically that could really use new covers, so these are going to be perfect for that. And for the brown one, I did just get an extra insert, which I tested out in the store and it was pretty comfy. Then sticking with textiles, I also picked up this brown throw blanket. Guys, this is so soft. It has a very airy kind of gauze-like feeling to it, which I thought, especially as we go into the summer, would be perfect because I still love cuddling up with a good blanket even in the summer, but I really don't want anything that's super heavy or anything like that. This is really lightweight. I feel like it's going to be perfect for those warmer months. Then last kind of textile that I got was another blanket, and yes, I did come home with a number of throw pillows and blankets, but honestly, they're all things that we could really use. We've been rocking the same throw pillows and blankets for years now, and a lot of them have just seen better days at this point. They could use either refreshing or replacing, and that is definitely the case with one of the like fuzzy blankets that we have. So I was pretty excited when I found this one. And this is the Tratvivia blanket in the twin full size. Look at that color. Just felt like it would be something cozy to snuggle up with. All right, then the last thing that I picked up at Ikea was this wreath. Hopefully the glare isn't too bad, but how cool is this? I think these are just pieces of dried moss and lichen, but I love how it looks, and I'm not sure if I've shared anywhere publicly yet, but the theme that we're going for our little baby boy's room is kind of like a woodland meets national parks theme. I thought that this would be so cool, just hung up on the door, kind of greeting you and setting the tone as you walk into this space. I've honestly just never seen anything like it either. But that's everything that I picked up while I was out. So now why don't we spend a bit of time using some of those organization bits to implement some new systems and solutions in our space, and then also spend some time styling up some of the more decorative bits too. I'm going to give these bits that will either be directly storing or touching foods a quick wash. I think I'm just gonna wait until I have some of the postpartum bits that I need to fill this up, but size-wise, this looks like it's gonna be perfect. So now that we've added the organizational elements to our space, let's take a moment to style up some of the more decorative bits. So I really like what these textiles bring to the space. Only thing I think is I really need to, actually I need a new steamer. So I want to pick up a new steamer and then we'll probably give this a good steam, but I think it looks really good there. Then other than that, we've just got the robe, which let's try on quickly together. I'm going to give this and also the little bath towel good wash before use, of course, though. Let's try this on. Looks like a good size. Here we go. Oh, this is perfect. I mean, it'll be easier to tie lower when I don't have a bump, but I love it. Oh, it's comfy, it's cozy. It has pockets, always a must, and yeah, I know I'm gonna get a lot of use from this. This color too, it's just so versatile. And the only other item we have is this wreath, but I think I'm going to wait to hang it up because right now I don't have the proper like equipment, materials, whatever for hanging this on the door without damaging the door. So I'm going to figure out what we need, pick that up, and then we can hang this up probably when we do the nursery makeover video. That is everything that I found at Ikea, so I really hope that you enjoyed coming along with me over the past few days as we explored the store, then organized and styled my space. Now, I would love to know, what was your favorite piece that we found? Be sure to let me know in the comments, and as always, don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, friends.